This is cooked puer. Yep, let's do it. I've been just keeping it on the corner of the table over there since I had the other half, which was delicious. The other half of whatever this was left from. We're gonna have a good amount of tea here. Good amount. I found a bag of dansong, which was processed in sushi, which means it was dried out early in the process, stopping the oxidation. So you can tell a difference in the leaves, the way they're colored. It gives it more of the actual taste of the leaf. That's not without the bruising and oxidizing and whatnot of the oolong making. More like the natural. I liked it, but it's not my favorite. I'm surprised that I looked forward this much to having this, because I didn't like cooked puer. It was interesting, like scotch tastes like garbage. Not to some people though. Same thing with cooked puer. It's rotten and it smells rotten, but it's also good. Now, if I could find the proper, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna use a fairness pitcher. I'm just gonna go right to my cup. That's what I used to do all the time. Oh, wait, no, it's too small of a cup. What am I gonna do? Okay, I have 2 cups here. Thinking on his feet. Thick, dark and thick. Look at that, it's almost like coffee. Cologne-like perfume, musky perfume. Wow, this is great. I just took a nap. It's 10 to 7 right now, and one of the reasons I haven't said this is the day for the rest of that right puer, because it does last for so many steepings. So this way I can sit here a little bit drink tea with you, put it aside, and then come back around 10 or 11 at night and get that last bit of tea gusto, which isn't a thing. Don't Google tea gusto. It's like not a thing. I mean, it might be like a bubble tea thing in Arizona. I don't know. Yeah, with puer tea, whether it's raw or right, the prominent flavor is puer. There's nothing else like it. And around that, you have the flowery or fruity or whatnot flavor. The base of a lot of teas is different. Like the base of a Tiguanian is very vegetal, like a tomato vine. I keep saying, and puer. This is a very no, it's not. It's. I was gonna say it's a very strong ripe puer flavor, but it's not. It's a ripe puer flavor. And then around that, you can have a little bit if you want. She wants to wear my teacup as a hat. Look at that. So this is not even okay. Yeah, it's like just now getting all the material is going to be exposed to the water. It's all softened up. Yeah, look at how dark that gets right away. You wish you had your own gaiwan, don't you? Okay, right there. Okay, so that's something like interesting that happens with tea, just like a shadow, a flash of a certain flavor that reminds me of something. Lately, just the image of bleach has been coming up in my mind, not because of the taste of bleach, but because of the way you feel when you're in a room that has been used, in which bleach has been used. Similarly to how bitter and astringent really isn't a flavor only; it's a skin sensation. Very, very subtle, but just very unusual how the leaves from a tree could smell that musky. I guess things like patchouli. What's patchouli from? Is it like a seed oil? Well, not that this tea tastes like patchouli, but in that direction of musky perfume. My little tea friend here. If she was a tea pet, I would give her lots and lots of tea every time. Even if it was a green tea that didn't really need rinsing, I'd give it to her. I don't mind being messy. I think I like it because it means I don't care if I get all the tea in my mouth, just most of it. And that's kind of a sign of like, I have so much tea, I don't care if I spill it. I like that feeling rather than like being reverent towards the tea in the manner that like, oh, if you spill it. Because the spirit of the tea, that's not the stuff that you spill, it's the stuff that makes it into your mouth. This already has a little bit of a lighter flavor, meaning puer taste isn't right up front. I'm still trying to place this shadow of a flavor that I got. And again, I got a shape of, something hollow, like a balloon, but like made out of something, like a balloon shape, but made out of balsa wood, maybe. And I got that the first time too. It was like I could say that shape in my mind right away, or I could turn that mind perception of it that I had. I could have said like a hollow, woody balloon. What flavors I have in my memory banks that it's similar to, I'm not placing it. And then again, hay. I don't know if it. Well, let me see. It might taste like hay. That might be. I think that's it. Wet hay. See where we are at the water temperature. Heat that up a little bit more. Oh gosh, I forgot I had. Wow, how long was that in there? Wow, this is gonna be some steep stuff. Well, let's see how it does. Let's see if that turned bitter. I don't even remember where I poured it. What did I start talking about? When? What? Where? How? What happened to this tea? Where does tea come from? Yeah, not overpowering. Again, I'm just thinking wooden objects. A certain kind of wood. Maybe a wood that you hadn't experienced before, or I hadn't experienced before, but you could smell something. Oh, that's wood. It's not a wood I've smelled before, but and I think this is just because I know it's ripe puer, but algae, like from a freshwater fish tank. Oh, is that what it is? No. I don't remember. I think this might be, it's surprising how intact some of the leaves are in ripe puer, given that all it's been through. But this is I'll look at it later, but there's not anything that really looks like individual whole leaves in here, although I'm sure there's some. Maybe it's just, let's see, let's take apart one of these little bits here, see what's in there. Yeah, I should have showed this to you before I started taking it apart, but what it is, it's just it was a whole leaf that was like ragged and not in the condition like, oh wow, that looks like it was just picked. Looks like it was turned into ripe puer and then steeped. Paper. something, maybe a paper smell that, oh, that doesn't smell like a paper that I've smelled before, but a paper. Have you been sitting there the whole time? I think she has. I know she has. I was just asking her, small talk.